सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ध्येय IAS चैनल को और बेल आइकन को दबाइए लेटेस्ट वीडियोस सबसे पहले देखने के लिए।
Recently, a lesser-known tribe from the remote rainforest of Brazil has made an appeal to stop buying blood gold. This appeal is specially for the Indians and the Indian government. This blood gold comes at a cost of indigenous blood. These people have been threatened by gold miners who invade their land and bring with them diseases as well. In this edition of RDNS, we will let you know about blood gold and all the related aspects of it. The appeal to stop purchasing blood gold was made by Dario Copinava of Brazil's indigenous Yanomami people in a video online with English subtitles by Survival International. Survival International is an international human rights advocacy based in London which campaigns for the rights of indigenous and tribal people around the world. This blood gold comes from Yanomami territory at the cost of indigenous people. The Yanomami people live in the rainforest and mountains of northern Brazil and southern Venezuela. The tribe numbers around 38,000 and its members live in contiguous forest territory of around 9.6 million hectares in Brazil and 8.2 million hectares in Venezuela. The Yanomami people practice an ancient communal way of life. They live in large circular houses called llanos or Shabonos, some of which can hold up to 400 people. The Yanomami considered all people to be equal and do not have a chief. Instead, all decisions are based on discussions and debates. Now coming to the issue of the gold. Since the 1980s, the Yanomami people have been facing an onslaught for illegal gold miners. According to Survival International, Yanomami land was invaded by up to 40,000 miners who killed the indigenous people, destroyed their villages and brought with them deadly diseases. A fifth of the Yanomami population perished in just 7 years. Following a sustained campaign led by Survival International, the Brazilian government notified a Yanomami park in the year 1992 and the miners were expelled. However, they kept returning and in the year 1993, they murdered 16 Yanomami including a baby in Haximu village. A Brazilian court subsequently found 5 miners guilty of the massacre. However, the illegal entry of gold miners in Yanomami country still continued. The Yanomami are facing a social and environmental catastrophe in terms of their health and the forest and rivers they rely on. Some Yanomami communities near the illegal mining zones are facing dangerously high levels of mercury contamination that is significantly over the WHO safety limits. Now let us know what is the connection of the Indians with this. Gold mined illegally in Yanomami land has most likely been coming to India since at least the year 2018, or it could be even earlier than this also. It might have been traded on the black market for several years now. In June 2019, BBC Brazil reported that the state of Roraima, in which many Yanomami live, had exported 194 kgs of gold to India since September 2018. Quoting figures from COMEX Statistics. These figures are quoted from COMEX Stat, the Brazilian Ministry of Economy portal on foreign trade. Roraima has no legal gold mines, but it is the state where most of the illegal gold is mined. The BBC Brazil report said India was the fourth largest importer of Brazilian gold in the world. A report on the Yanomami published in the New Yorker magazine in November 2019 mentioned that a third of the gold produced in Brazil is sold as jewelry in India and China, and that it was difficult for buyers to distinguish between legal and illegal gold. Now the question here is, what is the step that has been taken to stop it? The tribe has launched an initiative called Miners Out, COVID Out. This is done to enlist the support of Brazilian society and the international community to lobby the Brazilian government to take urgent action to remove the miners and to prevent the spread of the coronavirus as well.